Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and I am going to be talking about the World War II beta today. This beta came out today for Xbox and once again for the PlayStation 4, and this Call of Duty is a very interesting one. I genuinely don't know if I love the game or hate the game. I cannot decide. This game has its really good things about it and then its really bad things about it. This game, I'm probably going to have to play it a little bit more before I can finally set my opinion in stone. But I'm going to be basically talking about everything that I have experienced in the beta so far and what I like and dislike, because this is the time to give feedback to Sledgehammer. This is the time to complain about things, and this is the time to preach about things. So that's why I want to make the video now while the beta is still going on, instead of before the beta is actually over. So I thought that'd be better. That's why this is not my pub stomping video that I usually upload first. I just decided to do a thoughts and opinions video first and basically give constructive criticism to Sledgehammer and the guys down there. So I wanted to help out Sledgehammer and give them my feedback. So here we go. So I will start off with the things I like about the game first, positive reinforcement to start off with. So I really like the way that the game looks. The graphics are absolutely beautiful. They're very stunning, and I think that this is a big upgrade. Considering I was playing Advanced Warfare on the 360, which was not really good graphics. So I mean, the graphics definitely have improved. There's really cool little mechanics that I'm glad that they added. They're little simple things, but they make the game feel a lot more fun. They added the dolphin dive back instead of using the slide again, which I thought was very fun. I'm glad to see the dolphin dive back. Because I really am not particularly a fan of the slide. I've always liked the dolphin dive better. I thought it's cooler. I mean, I like the dolphin dive a lot better. It's more funny, and you can use it to actually, personally, in my opinion, evade things quicker, because if you slide, you're still kind of level as if you were standing. It's kind of like you're just doing a really fast crouch. But with the dolphin dive, you're laying flat and you're really hard to hit. So it's more strategic and also more fun, in my opinion. The game also has the ability to detach a suppressor. You can take it off the gun and you can reattach it, which I thought was kind of cool. I picked the Airborne, which is the SMG division, but it's super fun. Just play with kind of one of everything. I played with the assault rifles when I picked them up. I used the SMGs. I used a couple of the other things here and there. The PPSH, the STG look like the best guns, I would say. The PPSH and the STG, I was joking around saying that the PPSH will be the ASM1 Speakeasy of the game, and the STG will be the Obsidian Steed Battle of the game, but it's not necessarily the case. Some people say that the STG is a little bit OP, kind of like an ACR, because it has no recoil. The PPSH, though, I felt like it was actually underpowered, though, compared to what I actually thought it was going to be. So that's, I guess, a good sign. I'd rather have an underpowered weapon than an overpowered weapon. Connection-wise, the game doesn't really have too much connection issues. I had some here and there, but that's just expected because it's a beta. It's a lot less, though, than what Infinite Warfare had. Infinite Warfare, I made up my own term for the lag in that game. I called it the permanent red bar glitch. There was a time during the beta where, every single game I got into, once I got lag, it would not go away unless I rage quit. I kid you not. This game, it seems that if I die or if the lag just sorts itself out, I can get rid of it. But back during Infinite Warfare's beta, if I got lag, it was permanent. It just didn't go away. If I had lag, I had to leave because the servers just couldn't handle what was rendering in, I guess. But it was just super bad, so I'm glad that they don't have as much of a connection problem. The score streaks are okay. I only got to use the 3 basic ones. The UAVs, just the UAV. That glide bomb that I just used was actually pretty cool. It reminds me a lot of a Predator missile, and that I would expect to get 1 or 2 kills per use, so it's not too terrible at getting kills. And then the artillery barrage, the one that's the third and final kill streak you get by default, I only got to use that twice, and I got 0 kills both times, so I've not even killed anybody. So from what I can see, it's actually kind of useless. But then again, though, maybe it might have been the map I was playing on or the people I was playing against. It just kind of depends. But the kill streaks for the most part do seem definitely a lot better. Then there is going to be a lot of, well, I wouldn't want to say a lot. I think this is a little too harsh, but I will say that there is a plenty, though, of more things that I need to talk about, and some of them, being bad. So I think that'd be a better way to word it. Yes, I have plenty more things to talk about, some of them being bad, because not everything's, perfect about this game. So let's talk about some of the bad things. The maps, for the most part, I do not really like any of the maps. I like Gibraltar because Gibraltar is a lot more predictable, and I've seen plenty of gameplay, so I know what routes people usually take. The bunker map, I don't know what the heck that one's called, but it's the one where you have the little trenches and a lot of people use shotguns. That one's okay. I'm not particularly the biggest fan of it, but it's, just okay. I absolutely hate the new map. The one that they added with this second weekend. I'm probably gonna butcher the whole entire name for this thing, but I think it's called like Arkand or something like that. I keep wanting to say Arkadan because that was like a MW3 map, but I think it's Arkand. I haven't seen the name in a while because I kind of just skim read it, so forgive me if that's wrong. But the new map, that one that they added in with this patch, that map is awful. Oh my god, dude, that's... I kid you not, it's debatably worse than Stonehaven from Ghosts. I hate that map, because the map, it literally has no flow. They said it would accommodate for snipers and everything, but the thing is, though, is that there was no snipers. It had a whole bunch of normal guns, so you would think, oh yeah, it would probably play just normal. Think of Downturn from Modern Warfare 3, but the speed of Stonehaven from Ghosts. That's basically what that map feels like. It's awful. And there's one or like two parts towards each spawn where you can go down a staircase, and when you go up the stairs, there's a giant crack in the wall where there's a giant hole where people can just hover over and they wait for you and they just don't move. It's super annoying because you can get really easy access to it if you go from reverse, because you can't jump up to climb that hole. You can only just look down, so once you go down, you gotta go all the way around, so a lot of people just hover there, and it's super annoying. I hate that map. I really, really hate that map. So if Sledgehammer can do something where, like they did with Evac for Black Ops 3, where they could just put a wall there and make it where you can't spawn camp that anymore, or just like hide there, that would be great, because that map is especially bad when people just sit there. It's literally annoying because it's in the both spawns, and it's just right there just watching you. So I really need you to do something about that, Sledgehammer, because that's something really bad. I need to have good maps for this game to be enjoyable for me. So please work on fixing the maps, or just have a whole lot of good ones to contradict the bad ones. The next thing is that it seems like that this game is super slow. I don't know about you guys, but if I don't play on like Gibraltar or the trench map, every of the other maps, they're just super slow. They use head glitches all the time. They, sit in corners. They don't move. I understand that they remove the exosuits so you're not as mobile, but that doesn't give you the excuse to camp. And I'm just genuinely frustrated because when I try to rush in this game, I get punished for it. I try to rush and then I'll run around the corner and I will get melted immediately by a guy head glitching and just waiting for me. The worst that happened to me one time that made this a problem that I had to bring up is that I was playing on the map, I think, yeah, Arkand or whatever, but I'm just gonna call it the new map just so I don't keep screwing it up if I am. But the new map, basically, I got stuck on that for 6 out of 8 times in a row. I played the trench map first out of all the maps for my first game, and I played that map 6 times in a row. It was this all TDM, by the way, and I understand there's a low map variety, but it was annoying because I kept getting it, and you can't vote in the game yet. They don't make it where you can vote for maps, so that way you can test out certain things. But it's super annoying because the fact that I can't vote to skip this, it makes it so that way I'm miserable every time I play on that map, and I have to basically either rage quit to get a different lobby because you don't know until you load in, or I have to end up just dealing with it, and it's super frustrating. I just really need you to fix that, Sledgehammer, just please, it's really bad. The TDM score, this is kind of relating to it. The TDM score has got to go back down to 75. During the first weekend, it was at 75, and they pushed it up to 100 because people said they couldn't, I guess, get enough kills. But the problem is, though, is that the maps do not accommodate for 100 plus kills, or just 100 kills, but not 100 plus. But you can't get 100 kills within the time span of 10 minutes. You can get super close, to 10 minutes, and the game will just be drawn out at that point to the point where it's boring and everything, and it's just not fun. 75 was perfect. Please put the TDM score back at 75, because the maps that you have in the beta currently do not accommodate for it, at all. that's basically it for the Call of Duty World War II beta and my thoughts on it. I've only played it for one day. I'm going to probably continue to play it throughout the weekend. I'm just not quite sure what I want to do with it necessarily. This game, it seems like that it will be an okay Call of Duty. I just don't know if it'll last the whole year just because it's boots on the ground. But I feel like that this is a game that I'll play like MWR, just every now and then. Have fun with it, don't push myself, don't try to, you know, sweat on it, just have fun with this year's Call of Duty game. If the multiplayer sucks, I can just always fall back on the zombies because that looks fantastic. And then the campaign will probably be pretty good too, just because of the historical accuracy. I hope so. I pray to God that's at least historically accurate, because we don't need to have Hitler dabbing, so... I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you could drop a thumbs up on the video. And I would also appreciate if you guys could subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, because that's really appreciated, and I'll let you guys know at the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Peace out.